Latula the top. Latula was a very special top. Red and yellow lights flashed when she went round and round. Latula belonged to Ria. Ria made her spin all day. Latula loved it. "I'm Latula, the dancing top," she sang. At night, Ria left Latula on a table. Latula didn't like to sit still. She hopped down slowly and quietly rolled out of the door. She began to spin round and round. She flew into the air. "Hey!" she called. "Watch me dance in the air." "Who's that?" buzzed the mosquitoes.
"It's not a mosquito. It's not a bee. Who is it?"
asked Granny Mosquito. "It's a flying saucer!" cried Teeny Mosquito. "See the lights!"
"Flying saucer! Fly for your lives!"
Granny Mosquito buzzed. "Silly!" Latula laughed. She dropped down and rolled into the living room. The tables and chairs were quiet and still. Latula sang. "Want to watch me dance?" Grandpa Sofa opened an eye. "Who is making this noise?"
That shiny little thing.
"It's just her top." "I'm not just a top. I'm a dancing top." "Tops don't dance. They just spin." "Oh yes, they do. You can't even move a leg." "I can too," the big table yelled. "You can't do this." Latula flew up and landed on top of the big table. She skated on its smooth back. "Stop!" cried the big table. "It hurts!" Latula slid off the table. "Catch her!" yelled the big table. "You can't!" Latula sang. She flew out through the window. "She has run away!" screamed the small table. "Catch her quick!" The big chair opened the door. The big table came out. The big chair followed. "I'm coming too," said the small table.
And I!
And
I!
said all the tables and chairs and ran out of the door. All except Grandpa's sofa and the dining table. "Catch me if you can," Latula hummed. Buglu was looking for a house to rob. The tables and chairs had left the door open. Buglu saw that. "Wonderful," he said, and slipped inside. The tables and chairs chased Latula. "Catch me if you can," hummed Latula. She spun around the big table. She bounced on the big chair. She tickled the small table. She made circles around the dining chair's legs. "Catch that top!" yelled the big table. The dining chairs tried. The big chair tried. The small table tried. But Latula zipped around so fast that they all fell into a heap. Latula decided to rest for a while. The mosquito family were flying around too. They saw Latula resting on the ground. "The flying saucer!" Teeny Mosquito shivered.
"Let's check,"
said Granny Mosquito.
"It's just a top."
She cried. "Wait, we'll teach you to chase us out. Time to go home." She flew off. The mosquitoes followed. Buglu was busy filling his bag with stolen things. Latula flew back into his face. The mosquitoes flew zoom into his face. The tables and chairs went slap into Buglu. Buglu fell flat on the floor. The mosquitoes began to sting him. The tables and chairs "Ew! Yow!" yelled Buglu. Ria woke up. Her mother and father woke up. "What's happening?" they cried. Latula quickly rolled under Ria's bed. Ria and her mother and father came running out. "Who are you?" they asked Buglu. "What are you doing here?" Said Buglu. He tried to get up, but the tables and chairs were too heavy. Latula saw his bag. She rolled out and spun around his bag.
He's got a bag. What's in that bag?
Buglu tried to grab his bag and run.
Thief! Catch him!
Latula whirled under his feet. Buglu fell down and was caught.
my smart little top.
Latula danced a happy little dance.